Hey, what's up, everyone? Just want to give you a update on my ACL recovery. It's been almost 3 weeks since the surgery. Um, it'll be 3 weeks on Thursday. Today's Tuesday, so a few more days, and it'll be 3 weeks. I've seen a lot of improvement. I'm able to basically be mobile now. I have to keep my leg in a locked brace, but I've basically ditched the crutches at this point, so I can kind of walk without the crutches, but it's been a slow progression. I have been going to physical therapy about twice a week, and they've given me a bunch of different exercises to do. Um, I'm doing the primary exercises is getting your range of motion back. So that's like hyperextending your knee, trying to get that straight knee, and actually even getting more than straight. So you're kind of hyperextending it. I've gotten to like 2 to 4%, and I need to get to match my left leg, which is the good leg. I need to get to 8%. And then also bending. So bending your knee like this. I think I'm at about 108 degrees of bend. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I was at about 90 degrees of bend, I think, on my last video. So definitely seeing improvement there. The number one muscle exercise that's been causing me, well, it's the most painful one. It's the quad flex. So trying to fire your quad and get that front quad muscle going. And the reason why it's causing me pain, I think, is because, well, obviously I had surgery, but my MCL and LCL are still sprained from the injury, and it's about a 5 to 7 month healing process for those sprains. So my physical therapist is telling me that because of those sprains on my MCL and LCL, that's why doing the quad flex is kind of painful. But you really do want to get the quad muscle firing so you can avoid getting more atrophy as time goes on, because that's what's really going to slow down my progress if I cannot build up the muscles in my leg. So they have me doing a bunch of different exercises, which I can show you in another video. But the main quad exercises or the main exercises I've been doing are calf lifts, calf stretching. So that's the muscle down on your back of your leg, on the lower part, and then doing quad flexion. So just tightening the quad as tight as you can get it, and then holding it for like 10 seconds, and then releasing. I'm still doing the reverse leg hangs. That's giving me that full extension. Still doing that. Doing leg balancing, where I stand on my left leg and balance, and my right leg and balance, and kind of look around while I'm doing it. And the reason why they have you do that one is because at the point where they're going to start having you walk without the crutches or take off the brace, they want you to be able to have quick reactions to whatever's going on. Like if you hit a little bump in the sidewalk or something, you need to be able to react quick, and that's why they're getting you working on the balance. They said it's fine to drive, so I'm totally cool driving. I unlock my brace so I can bend, but my car is able to slow down just by lifting off of the throttle, so it kind of slows down automatically, which makes it easier for me to drive. But if I need to, quickly hit the brake while I'm driving, I just need to kind of give myself more space and make sure I'm driving more carefully. But in case like a dog or something ran across the road in front of me, I need to be able to react quickly. So that's something that I need to be aware of in terms of the driving. But as soon as you're able to really just walk, even with the brace, and you're able to stand and walk around, I would say that's kind of like when you're going to start being able to drive again. So that's a great thing. Being able to move around again, finally able to get back to working again and not working from home. So that's great. Um, Another thing they're having me do is moving my kneecap around. So with all the swelling and everything that's going on after the surgery, you're going to start building up scar tissue in your knee. So that's why you got to keep it moving. You keep doing the knee bends, the straightening, and they actually put me on a bike today finally. So I was just moving that knee, getting motion back, and they also want you moving the kneecap. So you kind of push it side to side with your hand. You relax the leg completely, and then you move the kneecap around, up and down, and then side to side, and that'll help kind of get all that fluid that's around the kneecap kind of moving around. So that's definitely something you want to start doing. I kind of wish I knew that earlier because my kneecap area does kind of hurt after the surgery, especially when I do my quad flexes. So um, definitely start working on that. If you did have ACL surgery, I would say start, within the first week or two. Just while you're sitting there, you can just start moving it around a little bit. So it's all about getting motion back and getting blood flow to the knee in and out. Because when you're just kind of sitting there with the leg straight in the brace, you're not really getting a whole lot of blood flow through your leg. So you want to get that back. So that's why you want to keep it moving. And when you do your leg bends, you don't want to bend too much, but you do want to start, get to the point where it does hurt a little bit and hold it, push a little bit more, and then release. So you want to keep doing that. One thing they have me doing now is I put a big rubber band around my leg, so it's behind my knee and onto a pole, and then I hold like a stick to balance, and then bend my knee a little bit, and then pull back. So then I'd be pulling on the rubber band, and that's kind of something that will kind of get me flexing my quad again, which is going to really help with my progress to start walking again without the brace. So yeah, that's kind of the update. I haven't been icing quite as much as I used to. I was icing the first couple of days after surgery. It was like 24 hours a day on the ice machine. Now it's more like 3 times a day. I've only been doing it like once or twice a day, but you do want to keep icing. Now you can start using an actual ice bag versus the ice machine because it does get colder. So yeah, that's kind of the update. Really happy I'm able to move around now, and quality of life is drastically improved. So that's my 3-week ACL update. Thanks, guys.